y'all, so today we are going to do a video on how to cut and tie a regular t-shirt. I am going to be working on a shirt just like this one. Obviously the finished product will be like what I have on with these cute little tassels at the bottom. We will have part one video will be for the bottom tassels, how to cut and tie. I will do a part two video which will be the shoulders, which are just like this. So again, part one is for the bottom, part two will be for the shoulders, so I hope you enjoy. If you have dull scissors, you're going to struggle your whole way through, and the tassels are going to end up being blotchy and crooked, and again, they don't have to be perfect, but so you start by cutting each seam on the side of the shirt. And I actually had already started this side seam a little bit. So you're just gonna cut that first one up and then cut this one up as well. Okay, so once you have the side seams cut, now you're, two even front and back. I usually measure about a 2-finger width on these. For this one, I'm gonna go just a little bit less because I want my tassels to be a little thinner. So with a good pair of scissors, you can cut both of these at the same time. So you're just gonna cut straight up until you hit, not necessarily hit, but get close to the ruler. So you're gonna cut each one all the way up. And again, they don't have to be perfect, and they're going to be a little bit crooked, but that's okay, because by the time you pull them and they curl, and then you're gonna tie them afterwards, you're really not going to see that. But you can tell I got these a little bit short, so go back and snip those a little bit. Now, this can be done like several different ways, but when I'm at home doing it, usually I'm in a recliner and with a shirt in my lap. So I don't use a ruler. I just put it in my lap and freehand it, which is not that hard to do. It just when you're on a table like this, it's just sometimes easier to use the ruler and quicker. When it's in your lap, you're having to constantly move the shirt and make sure it's straight. Okay, so those are done. So now, I usually will kind of push the ruler out and make sure none of these are way off. And if they are, I'll just snip them, to the right length. Okay, so once you have all your tassels cut, you are literally going to just side by side take each 2 tassels at one time, and you're going to tie them together like so. You can pull the knot all the way to the end, or it just depends on, it's a matter of preference how you want them to be, but I usually pull them like this to help them curl before you tie. Now, if you choose not to tie them together, you just want loose tassels. Once you wash the shirt, the tassels will curl more. But for this one, we are tying. So we're at the end of the front side. So what I'll do is flip it over and start on the back side. It's just easier having the side you're working on facing up, so you're not having to guess at what you're doing. This just kind of gives it a little extra personal style. So there you have it. Now it's tied. Finished product, super cute.